Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you my Claymation setup. So I got my webcam here, I've got a light that it's attached to, and then I've got my scene. Alright, Jellycam is open, and here's what is seen in the frame of the webcam. Now, you remember I had the light earlier. I'm going to turn that on. You'll see that it makes a big difference. Now it's pretty good. I can move the webcam around a bit. So now I'm just going to do a quick demo of the Claymation process itself. One of the things I find that helps a lot is making a square, or a cube rather. So to do that, you kind of rotate it around, keep squeezing on either side, like so. So it's kind of cube shaped. That's one thing you can start off with, and then once it's in a cube shape, then you can squeeze the corners. They can come out. I'll squeeze 4 of the 8 corners, and then you can see that it kind of has legs like that. So then you could turn that into something. Maybe you want a head, so you squeeze a large part. Now you got something kind of like that. And okay, maybe, what do you want, a tail? Sure, something like that. And you can squeeze it more and more to make it a bit longer. So you kind of have to target the areas that you want to change while keeping the rest the same. So it's just small little pinches that will help you mold some kind of a creature. Okay, now that we have our creature, let's do a short video. I'm just going to move the camera for a second so you can see what my screen looks like over here. So the animal is just about to enter the frame. So my camera there, you can kind of see that's how it's set up. Now I'm going to set this here so you can see the whole process. And he's going to eventually migrate over here. So that's where I'll center my camera. Okay, so I haven't taken any frames yet in my program. I'll take my first one. Then I'll move him slightly forward. You get a pretty good idea for how far to move, just the more experience you have. With my videos, I like to move them fairly far, farther than you would if you were trying to shoot in a frame rate, say like 20 or 30. I like to do frame rate like 10 is pretty good. The frame rate is just how many of these individual frames. So I've done, that's my 7th frame so far. So if I were to do 3 more and make it 10 frames, then if the frame rate was 10, it's sort of like 10 frames per second, so only a second has elapsed in my video so far. So now that we've moved him into the center of the frame, let's do something else. Maybe let's turn him. So take a frame, and another frame, and another frame, and another frame. Okay, and then maybe some movement. So this is where you have to be careful not to move the model too much, because it doesn't want, like say if I shifted him to the side, that wouldn't be good, because we don't actually want him to move to the side. We want maybe just his tail to move. So I just moved a little there, trying to keep him in place. Move it again. Move it again. And then maybe move his head. Move it up a bit. Now, guys, I'm taking frames after every time I move it. Another frame. And then let's do something that's everyone's favorite. Let's squish him for the finale. So I start to squish him a bit there. Take a frame. Again, I'm going to be careful not to move him too much. Oh, he's getting squished. Picture. I'll try and speed it up. Squish him right down. There we go. And then you can, once he gets that flat, you kind of have to. So here I am in the creating video side. This is a pretty quick video, so I'm going to change my frame rate to, I'm going to keep it at 5. It's pretty short. So I go down here at the end, create video. I mean, you can do all sorts of stuff. You can add sounds and pictures and titles. I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to go and create my video. It's going to go into a default location. And now I'll show it at the end here. Thanks for watching the video. Hopefully this kind of idea helps you guys make your own videos.